Well, hey, there you are. Barkfest is over. Where the hell have you been? Jeez. A little gap in the time layer there. What are you doing today, Rick? Well, I can officially say that Barkfest 2023 is July 28th and 29th. So if you guys are in the interest of coming up here and making your plans, start them now. Buy your tickets early. They're cheaper that way. Airlines sell you tickets cheaper when you're out of ways, because planning for them works better that way. So yeah, get all that. Unfortunately, I had to go to a funeral for my grandmother today, so we took care of that wonderful woman. So I have to come home. We got rain last night. It's dried up a little bit, but it's not too bad. That would have been powder dry a few days ago. So as much as I wanted to stay and shoot the shit with the rest of the family and all of that, we all know how the farming world goes and chores, and you have to take advantage of the weather where they have it. So while the weather is nice and there's moisture in the ground, I need to go mulch that rye at Squatch253's. So Luke, here you go, bud. Pretty good for diesel oil, isn't it? That one's full. Let's check this one. This one's a little harder to see. It's UDT 2, but that one's full. You can see it drip off there. Yep, we're good. Okay, perfect. Am I gonna grease it, Luke? Nope, because, well, you need that. You needed that. So, that's a hard start. I'm gonna let the air conditioning catch up. I'm gonna go grab a little bit of cooler full of water and maybe a beverage of soda orientation, and we'll head towards Squatch253's. I also got to clean that out. That happens when we're in the field and about. So yeah, I gotta get after it. I'll catch you. Give me a couple minutes and I'll bring you back. On the road again. Some shit. Pallet forks are in the bucket. I left the bucket on so that way I could haul the floor jack to be able to assist in getting the hitch hooked up on the Culti-mulcher and then taking the wheel off before we bring it home. And then being able to shuttle the wheel back and whatever else again. Pallet forks are there for moving the bales that are on the field, because we have to get those out of the way before we can Culti-mulch the field. So it is going to be a very, very long evening. I got beverages in the cooler, impact for taking the wheel off, and we are northbound for Squatch253's. Only like 10 miles to go. Yeah, sucks, but whatever. At 13.9 miles per hour, we're not going to get there fast, but we will get there. I went and I was going to fill up the fuel tank, the old white whale transfer tank, and it turns out there was only enough left in there to give me to 3/4. So, yeah, fuck it, good enough. I don't want to run the tractor that long anyway, so we get the quarter, we'll go the fuck home. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. I have 55-gallon drums of fuel at home, and I will put those into the transfer tank. It was just going to be a little more fucking around than what I wanted to do today, especially with the time that I have left in the day due to other obligations. So we're gonna go with what we got. Fuck it. That'll last more than most of the day anyway. Yeah, we'll go with more than most of the day. Alright, so I'm gonna have to start fucking recording when I'm driving down the road, especially on this fucking road, because that fucking Jeep up there, that fucking Charger RT fucking thing, just tried to pass me and 2 other vehicles in a no fucking passing zone. and almost did a head-on with a fucking Cavalier. And now I got this stupid motherfucker in his Jaguar. Look at him. Right around me and no fucking passing. Stupid sons of bitches. Because you can't wait fucking 2 extra fucking minutes in your life. Dumb motherfuckers. Well, you know what they say, hindsight's 20/20. I do not know why I didn't put the 3-point bail spear on, or bail fork, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know why I didn't put that on, because I could have doubled down on my runs around here. I just didn't even think about it. I could have dropped it on the off on the side and left it until I was moving the other bales from the other side when it's done, but whatever. You can see there's enough moisture in the grass now. It's actually getting the tires damp. Maybe they're too much in the shadow. You can see that one. They're not soaked, but there's still enough moisture on the bottom side of the clover leaves and stuff that this shouldn't be terribly dusty. It's gonna be dusty because that top fucking ½ inch is gonna be dried out already. But plenty of rye seed got broadcast, at least from kind of that line on the rye right here. That down may not be, but this should have plenty of seed broadcast into it from the baling and cutting, raking, and baling, that hopefully we'll have a nice regen on it. No guarantees, but at this point it's cheaper than buying all the inputs again, and any of the green material here is going to be green fertilizer anyway, so it'll work out. It's a little more difficult with one hand, but it's okay. I sit stationary, lifted up until I can see if there's twine hanging. No twine hanging. And away we go. With the baler running, I have a lot less twines hanging than if you shut it off and kick the bale out, so that's all right. This is the one that went rolling down the hill, by the way. Someone I kicked out of the baler, so if you can identify that versus any of the other ones, that's pretty darn good. We're getting them picked up here, and then we'll go down and grab that Culti-mulcher and jack it up. I don't know how the hell I'm getting the tire off. I don't know if I have to drop the framework on that thing to get the tire off or not, but just for Culti-mulching, I'm not going to worry about it too much. But when I got to get it back on the road, I want to pull that tire off so that I don't have a problem with that bearing going down the road, either wrecking the spindle or anything like that. So yeah, that's my plan. I'd like to get this back, brown this back down again, and see if we can get some rye to regen. I don't know if any of you guys out there that are farming, I don't know, Brad Larson maybe, if he's watching, John Stevens, any of you guys out there that have you guys ever tried just turning the rye seed back in, letting it go to maturity and knocking it down? I don't. Even Ed Goslin, he probably, that guy seems like he's a fucking encyclopedia, so let's do it. Yeah, getting a pretty nice line of bales. Almost the same line of bales that I had last year. We're only halfway done, so that's good. I'm gonna cut this all in here separately. I think I explained that before, but it's a little bit weedy there. No worries. That's the old homestead. That's why we didn't plow that last year, because there's risk of pulling up way too much metal. I might bring in a couple loads of black dirt to fill in some holes in there, and then just let it be. So it's a good parking area. Once you cut it down, it's a good parking area to park trucks, trailers for plow day up here. Yeah, so it's working out right now. Plow day is October 1st up here on the Squatch compound. If you guys want to come up, Saturday, October 1st. If you're looking for, if you're traveling a little ways and need accommodations, let me know in the comments below. I can get you my email or my Facebook, or look for Rick Bork on Facebook and let me know. Most of you already have my information, and then we can get you up here, and you can come and we can have spectators and whatever. We'll make it all work. So yeah. I'm gonna clean up the rest of these bales and we'll get the Culti-mulcher on and fucking get after it, right? Doing this with one hand is a little bit. Here. You stay here. Oh yeah. Nice. Yeah, you can definitely see some of the lines in the ground and feel a few of the bumps, and so it'd be nice to work the surface back down again, just that top inch or two. There's no nutrients at this point to bring up from the bottom, so we just want to work what's there, and then in another year or so we can flip this thing again. Maybe, I don't know if we're going to switch to another field at my place or somewhere. I'll try to coordinate something and stay a year ahead. I don't know. Maybe organize something for a spring plow day as well. So yeah, stay tuned. We got a lot of shit going on, so we'll catch you guys in a hot minute. All right, well, that's not so bad, huh? That line up down there, heck yeah. We'll go down here, grab this, grab the Culti-mulcher, and see if, and the rock, and the dirt bucket. I didn't bring the rock bucket because I'm not going to try to use the rock bucket while the Culti-mulcher's behind me. The rock bucket is more for the skid steer that hasn't ran in fucking 3 years. So yeah, I'll get to it. So we're gonna drop the pallet forks, put the dirt bucket on, and we'll jack the tongue of that thing up, get it kind of semi-close, get backed up to it, huh? Perfect. Get too old for this? Okay. Good Lord. Maybe I just feel old after the weekend. Got that released. And we'll go over here, grab this jack. See how bad Squatch cut up my hoses with the weed eater. And probably should move the door too. Should take it home one of these days. I'm gonna blame Squatch for the broken glass too. I'll say it wasn't broken before, like all the other ones on the tractor. No. There. And I'm assuming this is where we'll be dumping rock, because why not? Somewhere in there. Oh, that thing doesn't flop all over, so I'm okay with that. Let's get it hooked up. Now I'll see how close I was with my estimated tongue height. I let it down too far. ain't got a whole ton of battery left, but we're gonna get after it. Got that deer fight. All right, so I went most of the way around the outside of the field here and then down the middle. Then we'll start lapping back and forth, back and forth. You can see it's doing a pretty decent job breaking it up, and we're half lapping. So that way it gets worked in both directions. It should smooth it out pretty decent. So what I'll do is I'll go down here and then I'll come back on this side, and then we'll just start going around where we were, and then it works the headlands a little bit more, especially down on that east end behind me. That needs to be worked a little bit more. She's gonna scratch a little bit, huh? Almost spun her out there. We were tines all the way in. Or I'm about halfway. I'm probably putting that rye a little deep, but that's okay. I'm more taking a chance on the rye and trying to get this field a little smoother. In the rush to get it done last year, it wasn't as smooth as I would like anyway, so we're kind of doubling down on the opportunity here. But yeah, it seems like it's doing a good job. I do need to get some shovels to put on the end of these tines on this thing before they get too far into their wear indicator. Right now they're okay, but it wouldn't hurt to have some shovels on there. And those are a little bit more pointed than these tines anyway. They're kind of rounded, but yeah, we're gonna plug away here for a while, and I'll show you the difference once we get a few passes done and all that stuff. So stick around. We got a long ways to go. We're running 1.7, 1.8, 2,000 RPM on the tack, third gear, low range. Now I realize that higher horsepower would pull this thing faster and you get more done in a day. However, and that's all good and fine in certain ground. In this ground with all these rocks and stuff, you're either gonna pay for the fuel and the time and get it done a little faster, or you're gonna spend the time and take your time and not break the Culti-mulcher all to hell, because rocks are hard on a Culti-mulcher. That's how you lose feet off the sheep foot roller in the front and in the back. The back ones are a little bit harder to break, but anyway, we'll bring you back here in a little bit. All right, we're low on battery, but that's okay. We're plugging away. I did realize I have another one in my pocket, but it's pretty much getting dark already. That was from, we're, I don't know, 50% of the way done. Trying to get this. I may have to do another pass on this. I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna have to haul the side-by-side up here and pick some rock. I was gonna just do it with the tractor and the bucket, But then maybe I will. I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm taking this home yet, or if I'm leaving it here and having Katie come get me. I'll see how late I get done. I'm just over a quarter tank of fuel at the moment, so I got enough fuel to finish this and run home. I'm just not sure. Well, I need to, yeah, I gotta have a tractor in the morning, so I will finish this and run home. Take the tractor home. I'll probably leave the Culti-mulcher out here on the edge of the field because I still gotta tear that wheel off, and I'm not gonna do that shit in the dark. So when I come back up here with the hay vine, then I'll take the Culti-mulcher home and blah 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 blah. So yeah, that. Plenty of rock kicking up, but it's doing a pretty decent job. It's leveling the field out a lot nicer than what it was when I was trying to rush it and get it done last fall. So yeah, I'm kind of used to the late nights right now, so maybe nothing wrong with breaking this or keeping the streak going. Although I did go to bed pretty early last night. That's fine. I had to recoup and recover. We're plugging away here. I'll grab you when we get finished up, or I break something, or I don't know. Look at that one. It's pretty good, huh? Big one over there that I drug out of the ground. So. Yeah, plenty of rock to pick, plenty of things to do. So we'll bring you back in a few minutes. See what happens. Break some shit or wreck some shit, or I don't know. Check that out. What we got going back here? Woo! Trail of dust. You need a wiper? Oh yeah, that's better. Yes. Well guys, I'm calling it for the night. It's almost 11 o'clock. I got an hour drive home. I'm a little over 1/8 of a tank of fuel in the tractor. And I don't have to fucking go to a day job tomorrow, so there's no sense in sitting here until fucking 1 o'clock in the morning and being all miserable and shit. And I'd like to go home and get some dinner, so that would be nice. So yeah, we'll catch you in part 2 of Culti-mulching the field. Maybe, yeah, we'll see how things go tomorrow. I got a lot of things to do in the morning. Well, I'll try to get the drone thing figured out that I was having problems with at Borgfest, and perhaps we can get you guys a little drone footage as well. So we're leaving the Culti-mulcher there, all the other stuff, and we'll just come back and start fresh tomorrow. If you guys like what I'm doing, throw me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, ring the bell, get my notifications. Memberships are down there if you want one. Fuck you bugs. I do appreciate it. It does really help us out on the channel. It helps us do all this Borgfest and keeps everything going and growing, and I appreciate it. So we will see you folks on the next one. Yeah. Off and running.